This week we're going to highlight the latest crop condition ratings from the USDA, as well as the short-term weather forecast from T-Storm Weather, and wrap things up looking at potential price volatility associated with June 30th USDA reports. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We've moved in the middle of June here, and this market is exceptionally volatile. Let's start out this week looking at the latest updates from the USDA on crop condition ratings. We're looking here at our map as usual. The states depicted in green are states that improved in good to excellent from last week, and states depicted in red declined from the week ago. You can see that 55% of the crop is rated good to excellent versus 61% last week and 70% last year. We did see a bit of improvement in the eastern corn belt, states such as Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and a bit of improvement down in Kansas, but the remainder of the states, northern plains, heart of the corn belt, deteriorated significantly in some cases from a week ago. Let's now look at our aggregate crop condition index. That crop condition index has now fallen to a season low here, and it's actually slightly below that level seen at this time in 2019. Let's shift gears now and focus on weather. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-Storm Weather. We're going to start out this week looking at 30-day precip as a measure of subsoil moisture. Looking here, a lot of red on this map, unfortunately here. The exceptions would be that far western corn belt, parts of the northern plains. But for the most part here, the last 30 days, again dating back to that third week in May, have been quite dry. Let's now take a look at the near-term forecast. We're looking here through Saturday, Sunday of this week. We're looking at a fairly dry and very warm to hot pattern across that orange-colored area here. Moving on now, precip through Saturday, or basically through Sunday of this week. The heaviest amounts will be in that pink area up in the northern plains, 1 to 2 inches up there, and in some of that green area, as much as a half to an inch and a half of rain. Now, as we move further south and further east, you can see it really dries out based on the latest forecast. Now we're shifting gears into Sunday, Monday of next week, an important event. All that green area highlighted there, potentially a 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch. We'd like more, but of course the market will be watching those totals very closely in the upcoming days. Let's now shift gears and quantify this precip over the next 2 weeks. We're going to start out here looking at a map courtesy of T-Storm. Again, looking at that purple line to the left of that purple line, if you will, wetter than normal over the next 14 days. Let's take another view of that, looking at the GFS ensemble model here. Again, that's highlighted by that green area up in the northern plains. The exception, though, as you move further to the east, is drying out. Look at that dry pattern across Iowa, most of Illinois, Missouri. Now we move into the eastern corn belt. Looks like it's going to be closer to normal precip. Now, a final way to look at that is to look at that from a quantifying percentage standpoint. Looking at corn over the next 2 weeks, 39% drier than normal, 25% above to much above normal. Here's the key point. Highlighted here is that level near normal, 36%. Is that going to end up drier or wetter, or will it be near normal? Again, that's the uncertainty associated with weather. Let's shift gears now to 2 USDA reports released on June 30th. Grain acreage report and grain stocks. And let's look at price volatility associated with those reports. What this chart shows here is old crop corn, July, CN, and new crop corn, CZ. The change on that day compared to the previous close. Now, it's not every year, but you can see there's a potential for price volatility on the day that those reports are released, and of course will be that much closer to corn pollination on that time. Critical message. It's important that you work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to have your risk management positions in place prior to the date that these reports are released. Let's wrap things up this week looking at trends in December corn futures. Now, December corn has experienced a significant rally here, about $1.25 as we tape here on Wednesday. It's near $6.20 a bushel, again, well above where it was just a few weeks ago. We strongly encourage you to continue to defend your balance sheet. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants. We'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an upload. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.